Our God is a God of love, and that should be what keeps us driven. That should be foremost in our mind. So whether you're talking to a Muslim, a Christian, a Hindu, a Jew, whoever you're talking to, may it be out of love.
Well, I think he sounded very emotional. Well, David Wood, what do you have to say about this?
And he wanted people to understand that even though he had been criticizing Islam for years and telling Muslims that they're wrong about God and Jesus, he wasn't doing that out of hatred.
And so if at any point I've said anything that seems to contravene that, I do apologize. And I hope that that's not the legacy that I leave behind.
Perhaps you've heard of Nabeel Qureshi. Nabeel Qureshi. Seriously, this man was very good when it comes to presentation or something like that. He was very good. Why am I putting was? Fancy he's no longer existing. Yes, he's no longer existing, but his messages are existing today. Seriously, he was a close friend to David Wood, and I think perhaps he had encounter with several lot of Christian apologists, and he was actually an ex-Muslim. I'll be get to him. He said he wrote a book, Searching for Allah, found Jesus. Okay, he was searching for Allah, but he came across, he had an encounter with Jesus Christ, and he had an encounter with some disease, and actually this disease took him off the earth. Well, it is very pathetic or pathetic sad. Shall we take a quick break and return to him, David Wood, and some of his words? Well, beloved, you're welcome back. May God richly bless you. Shout outs to everybody, most especially Mr. Ken Biney of USA, Maryland Church of Christ, and also Uncle Sam of Palermo Church of Christ, Uncle Sam of Toronto, Canada, Ghana House, Mr. Nimda Desamia Samoa, Mr. Edu, may God richly bless you all for helping us and sharing this program. Brother u.s.a, may God richly bless you for your kindness toward the work we're doing over here in propagating the gospel, the efficacious gospel of Christ. And also shout out to everybody, most especially Mr. Peter Poli, and also all of you there in Palermo Church of Christ, Italy. That is Mr. Daniel Kwashen, and also Mr. Williams, a pastor of Palermo Church of Christ, Italy. May God richly bless you all. Beloved, quickly shall we go to this brother. He was called Nabeel Qureshi. He was an ex-Muslim. What did he have for us? He was on his sick bed, and he was about deceasing, or he was about leaving this earth.
Our God is a God of love, and that should be what keeps us driven. That should be foremost in our mind. So whether you're talking to a Muslim, a Christian, a Hindu, a Jew, whoever you're talking to, may it be out of love.
Well, I think he sounded very emotional. Okay, God is God of love and all that. Yes, whatever he did on earth, though he attacked Islam in all angles. I'll be get to me. He attacked them on the shoulder. He attacked them on the ankle. He attacked them on the knee. He attacked them on the neck. Whatsoever. I'll be get to me. And the Muslims weren't being able to breathe because of his existence. And he had a lot of messages to present out there, and he attacked all belief systems of Islam. And surely Muslims did know for sure that he really knew what he was talking about. Okay, he had an encounter with Jesus Christ while he was looking for Allah. That's exactly what is penned down in his book, and he tells you a lot about his belief and his searches, and what actually we should let you leave Islam or something like that. Well, in all this, he says he hated no Muslim. He had no hatred for anybody, but he did that out of love. He actually is pleading that if anybody was alarmed, or if anybody got pissed because of some of his actions and reactions, some of his messages or something like that, please forgive him. But he did all that because he wants you to be saved. And Though I think on the screen it's written, and now he is in heaven with God. I think that one, we are human beings here and we cannot judge. Or we get with me. We are not there in heaven, so we can never actually put it point blank that he is in heaven or something like that. But we know for sure that if we leave everything to God, and if indeed he went through everything that he is supposed to do so as to attain salvation or secure salvation, someday surely he's going to be saved. But we cannot decide for God. Or we get with me. Well, David Wood, what do you have to say about this?
And he wanted people to understand that even though he had been criticizing Islam for years and telling Muslims that they're wrong about God and Jesus, he wasn't doing that out of hatred. He was doing it out of love. He wasn't telling Muslims that Islam is false because he hated them and wanted them to feel bad. He was telling Muslims that Islam is false because he wanted them to know the God of love. And he apologized for times when his love to others wasn't clear.
You see, this is very much emotional. I think David Wood is actually also saying a lot about this. Yes, and just as I said, he actually is saying he pleads, and if he's done something wrong to you or something like that, forgive him. He did all these preachings out of love, and he never hurts anybody. Well, let's go to him again, and we come back.
You know, I think it's very important that we discuss matters of truth. But at the end of the day, that is supposed to be undergirded by love and by peace.
Okay, and what next?
And so if at any point I've said anything that seems to contravene that, I do apologize. And I hope that that's not the legacy that I leave behind.
Well, beloved, may God richly bless you. That was Nabeel Qureshi for you. He is no more existent. He was very great man. He had words and he had knowledge. He is somewhat like this man, Ravi Zacharias. All right, Ravi Zacharias was my mentor when it comes to apologetics. He was very good. With me, he was very good. The moment he stands to defend the gospel, the moment he stands to defend the Bible, the moment he stands to defend defend Christianity, Christ, God, or something like that. Seriously, the moment he get an encounter with a deist or an atheist or a humanist or a skeptic or something like that, you get to know that yes, he's actually reasoning with him, and through him a lot of atheists actually left atheism and actually they clung to Christianity. They became believers as a result of his message and all that. Yes, he was very good. Just like Nabeel Qureshi, he actually had a lot of Muslims converted into Christianity. Yes, and he did great work, and may God richly bless him, though we don't know what actually he's going to encounter outside this world, and we know for sure that one will leave it to God. And I think yes, may his soul rest in peace, and may his soul rest in peace. That's exactly what people are, that is what you need to be recalled of. I'll be getting with me. Yes, whatever we're doing over here, there's going to be a time you're not going to see me here again, and you'll be like, hey, Brother Stephen, I always had encounter with him on lots of media, or I always watch these videos, his programs on lots of media. Today he's no more existing. Yes, it's going to happen because I'm a human being. So if you get in some stuff about what actually I'm doing today, make sure to just cling to them, make sure to go by them, make sure to deduce stuff from them, make sure to sit down and do your searches, do examinations, your assessments, and go by those that will help you. And actually we are here to promote the efficacious gospel of Christ. Anyway, I do it. Perhaps it might not go well with you, but I think I'm not with any bad intentions against any Muslim over here. I have no pent-up resentment against any Muslim, but rather I do that aggressively so as to let you know for sure that what you're doing is very dangerous. Hope you get with me. Yes, truth corresponds to reality. That's exactly what we are presenting to you over here. May God richly bless you. Let me end it up here, and surely may his soul rest in perfect peace. I shout out to you, David Wood, and everybody. Shall we meet up here once again? Happy birthday to you, Grace Safo Wadie. Bye-bye.